What's up, guys? Blitzing Wrath here, joined again by my good pal.
Zach was gonna shut his mouth this time so I don't get burned by Blitzing Wrath.
Yeah, if you just saw my my video for Prince of Persia, I kind of roasted him. But anyway, we're here reviewing kind of an old game, but a fun one nonetheless, Crackdown 2. So let's take a look at the presentation and gameplay, shall we? Alright, so presentation-wise, Crackdown is crappy. Let's just say it right now. Everything's cel-shaded and ugly.
And look at that! I just ran right through a car.
Physics are horrible, I might add. Character models are crappy. And I have to mention this because we had a good laugh about this. You actually, at the very beginning of the game, you choose your agent's head. But if you have at least a single brain cell, you'll notice he's wearing a helmet. So why did I choose his head? Anyway, gameplay-wise, it's very fun. You can jump very, very high once you level up, and you're basically superhuman. Now, I have to say, ledge climbing, there are a ton of ledges that look perfectly great to climb on that you cannot latch onto. There's no rhyme or reason. I think it was just put there to piss me off. There's nothing worse than climbing 100 stories just to find that the 101st story has a ledge that you can't climb onto when the last 100 you could. And it's just, it seems to lack polish, and Ruffian did only have, what was it, 8-9 months on this game?
It was a short time for this
game. It was
game,
a really short time in development.
They had just made Crackdown 1.
Because you can also tell that this game was kind of lazy, because guess what? Same exact city. And I mean, yeah, every once in a while you see like a building on fire, but other than that, this is the same city. And you know where all the agility orbs are, because they're pretty much in the same spots. Same with the hidden. And, yeah. There's also some online play, and 4-player co-op does work a lot better this time. There's also online orbs that can only be picked up with another person online. But what's annoying about those is even if you do have another person online with you, they need to be right with you collecting the orb, and when everybody spawns in different places, collecting online orbs is pretty much an impossibility. The hidden orbs are also not very hidden, because if you just press up on the D-pad, you'll notice in the minimap there, every orb around you is automatically pinged. So how does that make them hidden? Another annoying thing is civilian casualties net you negative XP, and once you get to the level 4s and 5s, when it takes hours to get enough XP, one dead civilian and you're right where you were about 20 minutes ago, which is not fun. The topic of levels, leveling up and collecting orbs is still as addictive as ever. There are your skills, and they're in explosives, firearms, agility, driving, and strength. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to use strength the most, because when you're covered in about 300 freaks, 1 ground pound and you're good. What you're hearing right now is shitty music, and on the whole, the soundtrack and voice acting is not very good. You'll get annoyed of the announcer as he says the same thing every time you get into a car or find an orb.
He's kind of funny, though, if you want.
Well, for the first 10 minutes.
And when you get achievements, can't doubt that. Oh,
well, that's true. What's most annoying, though, is this game is repetitive. It's so repetitive, I'm going to mention that it's repetitive twice. This game is repetitive.
Repetitive. Really?
And there's about 3 different objectives. There's finding beacons, there's igniting beacons, and then there's various races. And it really gets samey fast. There's no comprehensive story, there's no character twists, and throughout the entire game there is one cutscene at the beginning, one cutscene at the end, and no shred of story otherwise.
Hey Isaac, I have a question.
Okay, what's your question before we cut this section of the video, Zach?
Is this game repetitive?
So, welcome to hell, that said, and that is definitely true when you're talking about the online multiplayer. I haven't played it much, and for good reason. It's really not fun. There's a couple different game modes. There's Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and Rocket Tag. And if you've played any other online multiplayer, it's better than this. I'm not trying to tear this game apart. I personally liked it, but the multiplayer is just really, really lacking. Also, there's some severe frame rate issues if you get into a game of Rocket Tag with bodies exploding and explosions everywhere. It's just, it really messes with your processor, which sucks. But all in all, Crackdown 2 is a good ride. If you played Crackdown 1, go play Crackdown 1 again, because that's what this is. But if, like me, you've never picked up a Crackdown game, definitely start with this one. It's got fun but repetitive single player and horrible multiplayer. But yeah, definitely worth a rent.
Single player makes up for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So anyway, for more game reviews, achievement videos, games in real life, and general shenanigans, go to Blitzing Wrath's YouTube channel. And yeah, that's Zach being gay and Isaac signing off. See ya.